Let's focus on the core of this top 5 fastest growing job titles on LinkedIn right now are AI related. And the professional holding the right certifications, they are not just getting interviews, they are getting and cracking job offers of 150K USD to 180K USD and even 200K USD and beyond. That's the honest truth. But here is what nobody tells you. Most of the AI certification people chase in 2026 are a complete waste of time. Hey, if you have not met me, my name is Pritam. I have been in this industry for 20 years. I sat on the both sides of the table as a candidate and as someone who has reviewed hundreds of CVs during the hiring decisions. And today I am going to show you 5 AI certifications that can actually move your needle to increase your salary with real numbers, real exam details, and my honest take on each one. I will also tell you which certification is the right number 1 certification and which one you should skip entirely. So stay tuned in the end because the order matters. Before we dive in, let me give you some context on why this is the best moment in the history to get an AI certification. AI ML jobs surged 163% year on year. There are about 49,000 open AI positions in the US alone right now. And here is the kicker. 70% of North American IT leaders saying they're struggling to fill these roles. And the gap between the supply and demand is very huge. That's the opportunity window. And certifications are the fastest signal you can send to a hiring manager. You are the person they are looking for. But this is important. Not all certs are equal. Some have stronger employer recognition. Some don't. Some map directly to the tools companies are actually using in production. Some are just batches. You flash it out on LinkedIn just for like that. What I am sharing today are the 5 that actually show up in the required or preferred section of job postings and that backs up with real salary outcomes. And let's get started. Certification number 5, Microsoft Azure AI Engineer Certificate Associate, that is AI 102. This certificate validates your opportunity and ability to design and implement AI solution using Azure Cognitive Services, Azure OpenAI, Azure Bot Service. If you are working on a company that runs on Microsoft infrastructure, that is Azure, and a lot of companies are doing that, this certification is the right language. It speaks your needs. The numbers, the exam cost around $165 to be approximate. Preparation time, 3 to 4 months. Target salary, you can target to 120K to 165K USD dollars. That's the annual package I'm talking about. Azure certified professionals see salary increase of 30 to 40% on average. And in a Microsoft heavy environment, banks, insurance companies, and government, this certificate is often listed as a hard requirement, not just nice to have it. The reason is it's number 5, not higher is simple. It is the right cert if your organization runs Azure. If you are on AWS, that is Amazon, or Google Cloud, that is GCP, skip this one and go for the ones that higher up on the ladder on the list. My take, if you're already an Azure admin or a .NET developer trying to break into AI, this is the fastest path, honestly. The content covers real GenAI integration, Azure OpenAI, RAG patterns, responsible AI, which is exactly what enterprises are deploying right now. So let's move on to the next one, certification number 4, AWS Certified Generative AI Developer Professional. And this one now, a quick update for 2026. The old AWS Machine Learning Specialty exam was retired in March 2026. If you have been studying for one, stop now. It no longer exists. AWS landscape has recognized into 2 parts. First one is AWS Certified Machine Learning Associate. Think of it as a production engineering credential and great for deploying and monitoring models on SageMaker. And it costs you around $150. But the most exciting one for 2026 is AWS Certified Generative AI Developer Professional. This is AWS answer to Generative AI Wave. It validates advanced expertise in production-ready AI solutions using Amazon Bedrock Foundation model and real-world agentic applications. And the numbers, exam cost is around $300. The exam duration, 180 minutes, 75 questions. Target salary, you can see somewhere around range of 140K USD to 220K USD or even more. Why so high? Because Bedrock and AI agents on AWS are exactly what enterprise companies are racing to build now. And almost nobody has a deep expertise in this yet. Supply is low, demand is explosive. I will be honest, this exam is hard. It assumes you have a real hands-on experience with AWS. But if you do that, if you have that experience, the ROI on this certification is quite exceptional. Let's move on to certification number 3. And this might surprise you, NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute certification. Now you might be thinking NVIDIA makes graphics card. Why I'm talking about them for AI career cert? Here's why. NVIDIA is an infrastructure AI. Every serious AI training workload runs on NVIDIA GPUs. That's the hard truth. Companies building AI at scale, whether that is healthcare, autonomous vehicles, financial modeling, they need engineers who understand GPU accelerated computing for the AI ML models and the workloads. They are not just exam paper. NVIDIA's DLI courses are hands-on workshop. You actually run code on real NVIDIA GPU infrastructure. Your complete projects in computer vision, natural language processing, accelerated data science. And then you earn a certificate proving you have done actual groundwork. And cost is around $30 to $90 per workshop, incredibly affordable. Target salary for AI ML engineers can range about 150K USD again, 2 to 200K USD, and maybe above. Best combined with a cloud ML cert from Google or AWS can be a game changer for you. And this is the strategic play. Pair NVIDIA DLI with one of the cloud certification I'm about to cover. The combination cloud deployment skills plus GPU deep learning implementation skill puts you in a category very few candidates can compete with. If you want to work at companies building AI infrastructure like FANG or these days Mangoes, AI startups, research lab, this certification is your differentiation. Let's move on to certification number 2 in the list, AWS Certified Machine Learning Engineer Associate, in short, MLA-CO1. Here is why this certification is valuable right now. It fills a very specific gap the frustrating hiring managers for a year. It's not about building models in a notebook. It's about getting those models into production, deploying, monitoring, securing, and scaling ML systems on AWS. Those skills critically are short supply. The numbers, the exam cost around $150. Exam, 65 questions, 130 minutes. Passing mark somewhere around 720 out of 1,000. Median salary for certified professionals is around 150K. Demand growth, 40% more job postings over year versus competing certification. The exam structure is worth noting because it tells you companies actually care about right now. 28% exam is on the data preparation, 26% is on model development, but nearly half of it is around 46% approximate is deploying, monitoring, and security, which are production grade needs for the enterprises. That's the production engineering focus that makes this certification and credentials very sticky. My take, if you are a AWS practitioner, a data engineer, or a developer, you want to break through into AI, this is your number one starting point in AWS ecosystem. And the $150 exam cost against a 146 to 150K median salary is one of the best ROIs ratio in the entire engineering landscape of certification. Let's move on to the number one, and of course, my favorite one, Google Professional Machine Learning Engineer Certificate. And let me give you the numbers first, and then I will tell you why. Exam cost $200. Exam questions, 60 questions, 120 minutes, no live coding required. Target salary, somewhere around 150 to 175K on an average, with senior roles crossing above 200K USD. The salary uplift is approximately 25% for data and engineering professionals. The Google Cloud Machine Learning Engineering certification earns the number one spot in the ROI ranking because of these three reasons. First, it is one of the most recognized, employer-recognized advanced ML certification available right now in the market. Google AWS certifications together appeared in the 40% more job posting than the certifications from any other provider in Q1 of 2026. Second, it covers full life cycle of machine learning engineering, from designing the data pipelines, training the model to MLOps, right? Responsible AI, and now generative AI. The exam was updated in 2026 to include the Vertex AI platform. Of course, it got rebranded. RAG applications, foundation model, fine-tuning. That's exactly what companies are looking for right now. And third, Google's cloud strength in data analytics, machine learning, Vertex AI, or the new naming platform, that is Gemini Enterprise Agent Platform, means fewer certified professionals exist in the market relative to AWS and Azure, which drives up your negotiating power. Now, here is my honest take. Being a 20 years experience into this industry and being an architect, the reason this cert is number one isn't just about the salary numbers. It's about the certification, what certification forces you to understand the full production lifecycle of a ML system, data governance, pipeline orchestration, MLOps, model serving, model inferencing, monitoring, and cost optimization. These are the skills that turns you from someone who builds models into someone who builds ML business. And that's what commands the salary you are looking out if you are looking for the range of 150K USD to 200K USD salary annually. And let's look at a quick summary here. Google ML's engineer cost around $200. AWS ML Engineer Associate, $150. NVIDIA Deep Learning Institute, $30 to $90. AWS Generative AI Developer Pro, $300. Microsoft Azure AI Engineer, $165. And so forth, so on. And here is my advice on picking on the right one for you. If you are on AWS, go for MLA C01 and then level up for Generative AI Developer Professional. If you are on GCP, go for Google Cloud ML Engineer, the full stop. That's the stop there. If you are on Azure, AI 102 is your path. If you want elite GPU or AI infrastructure credentials, add NVIDIA DLI on top of whichever cloud you might have, the cert, you can top it up. If you want maximum long-term optionality, Google Professional ML Engineer first and then specialize. And this is one of the most important section. I know you might be thinking why. Search to skip. Before I close, let me save you some money. Here are a few important things to avoid. Skip the old machine learning certification from AWS. It retired in 2026 of March. Don't waste time studying for cert that no longer exists. Be skeptical of generic AI awareness courses from platforms you have never heard of. They might look good on LinkedIn profile for 1 week, but hiring managers don't filter for them. Don't stack up 5 beginner batches. One well-chosen cert plus one real deployment project beats 5 logos every single time. Companies are paying for the ability to build and ship working AI system, not the ability to collect certifications, honestly. Don't look out for 11x, 12x certifications from cloud vendors or the courses you might see all over the place. And don't chase certification that don't match your tech stack. If your company runs on AWS or Google Cloud or something specific to Azure, go for that, which might help you on the next level of promotion and growth in your career. All right, here is what I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. What's your current level? Are you starting your AI journey now? Or are you already working in the cloud and looking to add on AI specialization? And which of these 5 cert are you going to pursue in 2026 and right away? If you found this useful, please smash the like button. It genuinely helps this video reach the engineers and professionals in the days of layoff who need to see it genuinely. And if you want to go deeper, I can build a full online AI course plus cloud accelerator career group program where I can walk you through not just the certification but hands-on project and interview prep where you need to actually get the expertise from right people like me and those 150K plus role salaries. I will put a waitlist link in the description and the pinned comment. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Every week, I publish content designed to help you build a career at the intersection of cloud and AI based on my 2 decades of experience in the industry, not theory. And I am Pritam Sahoo, AI monk, signing off for now. Go build something amazing. I will see you in the next one.